Hello guys, welcome to Programming Knowledge Hub. My name is Vishal. This is the sixth lecture of the video tutorial series C# tutorials from scratch. Before that, if you haven't seen my previous lecture, that is the classes in C#, I strongly recommend you to watch it and then proceed to watch this lecture. So what is var? As we know, a C# is a very strongly typed language. That means each variable must have a data type. In C# 3.0, the Microsoft introduced a new data type called var. The var is used to declare implicitly typed local variables. So let's switch back to Visual Studio to understand this. Let's declare the variable using var. So var ix equals 10, and let's print the value of I using console.writeLine. So it will print the value that's 10 onto the console. Yeah, it printed the value. Similarly, we can assign any other value to the var variable. That is, let's say assign the value hello. So it will print the hello in C#. So you can assign the any floating type value, like it says we assign the 2.3, so it will print the value 2.3. So you must be wondering that all these the values we assigned are, one value was integer, the another was floating, the another was string type. So the var the data type accepting all the values, all the all types of values. Okay, so but basically what is the difference between the var data type and the other data types? There's a very big difference. The var, when we use the var data type to declare the variable, so the type of that variable is determined at the time of compilation. So for example, when we write this variable, when we write the var I equals 2.3, and when the compiler compiles a program, so it decides the type of I, the data type of I, based on the value assigned to it. Okay, so if we have assigned 2.3, it will declare the float. If we are assigned the value 3, it will say the data type of the I is system.in32, just like that. So let's see in action. If we suppose if we assign the value 5 to the I, and let's say get the type of that variable, so the compiler should give the system.in32. Yeah, see, so the compiler is deciding the type of that variable based on the value assigned. So if we assign the string value, so system.string. Similarly, if you assign any value to the var variable, it will decide the type of that variable based on the at the time of compilation based on the value assigned to it. So there are few conditions with the data type var. The var when var keyword is used, the data type is used, the compiler decides the type of the variable at the compile time that we have seen right now. The var variable must be initialized at the time of declaration, otherwise the compiler will give an error. So that means you must assign the value to the variable of data type var at the time of declaration only. Suppose if you don't assign the value to the I, so the compiler will definitely throw an error that implicitly typed variables must be initialized. So you cannot just declare the variable with the var data type. You must assign the value as well. Var is also used to create the anonymous types. For example, let's say var I equals new id equals 1. So this is called the anonymous type. So don't worry about it right now. The anonymous type, I'm going to cover the anonymous types in the upcoming lectures. Var is also used in for and for each loop. Okay, for example, if we declare the integer array, and yeah, let's declare the array r equals new. Let's declare the integer array, and let's loop through the array in the for loop. And instead of int, let's use the var data type, and let's print the value of array onto the console. So let's run the program using Control F5. So basically it will print the values in the array. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, like for loop, we could also use the for each loop like this. Yeah, the for is basically takes the var as a by default data type. Let's say ARR. Let's print the value using items. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's similar. So var can be used in for and for each loops to print the values of collection or array. But the var cannot be used as a function parameters. For example, if we write some function like public void show, so we cannot use var I. Yeah, so we cannot compare it to the necessary. So if we see the message, so we cannot use that. So the compiler is giving here the contextual keyword var may only appear within a local variable declaration. That means you cannot use var as a function parameter. The var is a data type of function parameter. Also, multiple variables cannot be declared on the same line. Like suppose we declare the multiple variables like var I equals 10, comma j equals 20, like this. So we cannot do that. Just like with the normal other variables like integer, float, double, long. So we cannot do the same with the var data type. We cannot declare multiple variables onto the same line with the var. Okay, so this is the basic introduction to the var data type. I'm sure you guys like this video. If you have anything, you can comment on this video, and please share this video to your friends, your colleagues, and let them understand the var data type in C#. Okay guys, thank you for watching this lecture. Bye bye.